Okay Baka, I'm gonna go. The World Russian Roulette Championships are tomorrow, so I'll leave you with Ness. Remember, there's frozen pizzas in the freezer, cereal in the cupboards, pop in the fridge, and a horde of bullets on the top shelf in case the Sicilians show up. Don't let him stay up past 10. Don't let him use the phone, because he'll just use it to call the janitor's house, and when he picks up he'll say, "Hey toilet man, how you doing?" And then he'll just stay on the phone for 3 hours and just breathe heavily. And if he says anything, he'll just say, "Your name is toilet man," really slowly, and it'll creep him out. So don't let him call the janitor the toilet man. His name is the janitor. That's all he is. The janitor. Don't let him watch anything with Donald Trump in it, because then he'll have nightmares about being chased around by that really obvious toupee that he wears, or anything featuring Anita Sarkeesian or Big Red, because then he'll hide in the bathroom and make holy water in the bathtub and he'll start flicking it at the screen. Don't let him play with the giant microscope in your room. Don't tell him Victoria's Secret. Don't hide him in a cardboard box. Don't let him do stupid. Don't give him makeovers, because then you'd need to make that many copies of his character. And our Lil Peeps roster is already cluttered as fuck. For fuck's sake, there's at least 3 of every single person we use regularly. Pirate Timmy. Gangster Timmy. Regular Timmy. Pirate Baka. Gangster Baka. 2012 Baka. Current Baka. Anime Baka. Fabulous Secret Powers Baka. Pirate Mike. Regular Mike. Superhero Extra Canadian Mike with Kung Fu apologizing action. Anna. Statue Anna. Tiny Anna that we never used. Regular Rob. Skinny Rob because he wouldn't shut the fuck up about being misrepresented in our videos like fucking Anita Sarkeesian, a random cat that you literally only put in one video. The Agent. Pirates of your ass Rob. Unmasked Mike with glorious Canadian facial features and director's commentary, countless Lewises and countless more of his personalities. Seriously. That's more characters than the Brady Bunch if the parents were Catholic. Also, don't let him get into the Fireball whiskey. God help you if he gets into the Fireball whiskey. It's bad. Very very bad. Well, I'm gonna go now. Later Ness. Later Balkan.
Later Timmy.
Bye Dad.
See ya. I'm off to commit a 1 in 6 chance of suicide.
Hey Bakey, what do you want to do?
Wanna watch a bunch of alien movies on the Netflix machine?
Sounds fun.
Cool. What should I make for dinner?
How about steak? I'm hungry for steak.
Very accurate. Allow me to check the meat compartment so as to procure the steaks.
Hey Baka.
Yeah?
How come there's a book in this fancy tray on the counter? Is that one of those erotica cookbooks I've heard about?
Oh. That must be my Baka Magic cookbook that I left on the counter. I was going to finish the recipe for exploding fettuccine alla cartography.
So, what's Baka Magic?
It's a fun board game. It's also magic powers created by one of my ancestors from Meat Fountain. It's so easy that anyone can learn it. It's like constructing an artificial intelligence to keep you company during a trip to the Andromeda Galaxy. You never forget.
Oh boy, that sounds fun. Can I learn it after dinner?
Sure can. It'll be swell.
Can you pass me the steak sauce?
Now Ness, the first thing you must do in order to learn Baka Magic is to throw your understanding of reality out the window, because nothing is gonna make sense after this.
Hey Baka, what happened with your voice?
Goanimate are a bunch of cheap Jews, and they're fucking everything up. They're fucking it up like the Brits did to this country, and they removed Dave's voice. Or, in other words, Baka Magic. In the meantime, let me change it to something easier to understand.
Like this. Now back to the story. Up will become down. Left will become right. Shoes will become pants. German will become Pakistani. And they'll say things like,
bunden I vejret eller resten I håret.
and it'll be really weird.
Okie dokie. I no longer have any idea what reality is whatsoever. Can I learn Baka Magic now?
Glad you asked. Of course you can. We'll start with this strange writing implement known as pencils. They're very weird. If you look at the business end of the pencils on your desk, you will notice a weird black thing. It's lead, yet at the same time, it's not lead. But then, still at the same time, I think Metroid Other M is a decent game. We use these so-called pencils as the basis of Baka Magic. Baka Magic is pretty neat. This whole generation is so lazy and entitled and all those things great-grandpa taught me, which is funny because he is now dead. Rock music is Satan. And that just about covers the chemistry section of Baka Magic. Now let's move on to the linguistics part. And finally, all that's left is geometry. Perfect. Now let's go to the hospital and make sure we're not bleeding internally.
Now I can learn you some spells. Also, my name is now Baka Hackenrackendak. First, I'll teach you how to turn shit into other shit. After that, I'll take a shit. Then I'll listen to some Aerosmith, cause they're the shit. Then I'll get scared and say, oh shit. Then something awesome will happen. And I'll say, holy shit. Then something bad will happen, and we'll both look at each other and say, shit.
Baka, don't you think GoAnimate's censors are gonna have a problem with you saying that many cuss words at once?
I don't give a shit. Okay, Ness, now, with the power of Grayskull, and the power of Dr. Strangelove, try turning that grill over there into something else.
Okay.
Not bad. You turned a grill into a gay Mexican.
Barbara, not to eat.
Baka, I have a strong urge to punch him and I don't understand why.
Nude, small child who I don't know. You're trolling Lewis by stating what's on your mind, so I'm leaving a ground.
He looked game, and I don't even know what that word means, but I know that's what he was.
Hey Baka. Lucarios.
Chaz. I'm starting to miss the days when you were obsessed with dragons.
Hey Baka, can you teach me more Baka magic?
There is a lot more I could teach you. But first you must ascend to a higher level of Bakatude. There are things you must learn, such as what it truly means, to Baka. Do you know how to correctly use the word Baka in a sentence? Very good. Very accurate. Well, that's one obstacle out of the way, but it's almost 10 now, so you should probably start getting ready for bed. Prepare for bed, brace yourself for bed. Arm yourself and fortify your walls in preparation for bed. Prime your cannons and ready your armies for the impending bed. Heed my warning and prepare thyself, for the time is nigh of the bedpocalypse.
I love bed.
That works too.
But Baka, it looks like it's still light outside.
That's because I hung a poster of the view out the window during the day outside the window and backlit it before we started playing video games. Makes it easier to concentrate. Anyway, go on up to bed, and the powers that be and apparently don't do much else should have your barkitude level increased by the time you finish breakfast probably. Or something. He'll do good. But I can't say I will, if I can't get my usual Duke Nukem voice back. Will Ness master the powers of Baka Magic? Will Baka be able to revert his larynx to its regular state? Will Timmy survive the Russian Roulette Championship?
Will we ever get an explanation for how I keep ending up here? Is this even canon?
I'm getting to it. Anyway, find out these things and more in the thrilling conclusion of Ness Learns Baka Magic. Available soon at your local supermarket. In the aisle that's right past that one fat woman who's always standing in the way and never lets anyone through. Come on, we all run into someone like that. I can't be the only one who always has that experience.
I don't have any prior experiences with supermarkets.
Fuck.